Us tonight. I've got the update.
And I'm Joe Gazen. Well, we are learning more tonight about a particularly disturbing crime in the small town of Fulton, just north of Rockport. A 20-year-old father behind bars tonight, charged with the death of his 11-week-old daughter.
Michael Garcia is charged with injury to a child and is being held at the Aransas County Detention Center on a $200,000 bond. 2 nights ago, on Wednesday, Fulton police received a 911 call that a 2.5-month-old girl was not breathing. She was taken to Driscoll Children's Hospital, where she died yesterday from her injuries.
Just incredible. Today, our Mike DeSilva spoke with the girl's mother, who says Garcia confessed to her that he couldn't stop hitting the little girl, and that's not all. He's first at 6 tonight with the update. Mike?
That's right, Joe and Katya. 20-year-old Ashley Roethlisberger says the infant girl's older brother was there, and he witnessed this alleged beating.
He was there in the room watching this happen. And I don't know how my son is going to act after seeing his sister be beat to death by their own father, somebody they're supposed to love and care for and look up to.
1-year-old Joshua was there today as we visited with his mother at the RV park where this horrible crime allegedly happened. Joshua will be 2 years old in December. His sister, Layla, was 2.5 months old before she died from injuries suffered from severe child abuse, according to police.
He had so many choices. He could have taken her to a neighbor. He could have brought her to his family. He could have called me at work. He had my number. He could have called my mom. He could have called his aunt. He could have called his own mom, and he didn't.
Ashley says whenever she and Michael would watch stories like this on the news, they would always tell each other that nothing like this would ever happen to them, and that Michael would get angry when he saw stories of people hurting children. That's why she says she's shocked that he could allegedly do something like this, and she says she never would have let him watch the kids if she knew he was capable of doing something like this. Now, Ashley says in the times that they've spoken since this happened over the phone, Michael has never once said he's sorry, even though she says he confessed to beating little Layla. Joe and Katya?
Yeah, and what she said to you exactly, reading from what we aired at 5 o'clock, is that he told her that he was frustrated and was mad because the baby kept on crying, so he just kept on hitting her and hitting her.
Until she stopped crying.
Until she stopped crying. I mean, all right.
It's just madness. But all right, Mike, thank you. And so what should you do if you suspect a child is being abused somewhere near you? Well, the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services has a couple of ways you can speak out confidentially. First, there's a website, Texas Abuse Hotline, txabusehotline.org. You can fill out an online form to report the abuse. And they also have a hotline that you can call anonymously 24/7. That number's on your screen, 800-252-5400. And all that information will be on our website, KIITV.com. And by the way, in Texas, if you know or even suspect that a child or an elderly person is being abused and you don't come forward to report it, you could be charged with a misdemeanor or even a felony. So very important that you do the right thing.
He's got to do it.